Do you think YouTube Shorts is oversaturated right now? Well, if you think this, please think again, because there is one niche that is blowing up and has proven to have this evergreen shelf life, meaning it's going to stay relevant for forever. And the best part about this niche is you don't have to show your face, there's no hassle in creating your YouTube Shorts content, and there is a massive potential for growth. Have I caught your attention yet? In this video, I'm going to reveal the niche that could take your channel from 0 to viral, so let's dive in. Boo! I'm kidding. But could you maybe guess what the niche is yet? I'm gonna keep the suspense going for just a second more. But let's face it, showing your face on camera isn't for everybody. But that doesn't mean you don't have the potential to be making money on a platform such as YouTube. But what if I told you there is a niche that you can keep your identity, and it's also incredibly fun and engaging for YouTube Shorts. And that niche is going to be the scary niche, the spooky niche. Hence why I went boo in your face. Now let's talk about why exactly a scary niche works. Why do people love it, and why does it have the potential for us to be making money with it? Spooky niches are booming for a few reasons. The number one reason I would say is the universal appeal. So many people are horror fanatics, and they're scary movie enthusiasts. Fear and suspense both grab people's attentions very quickly and very easily, which is essential when you're creating and engaging YouTube Shorts. No matter the language, the culture, the background, a lot of people love to have a good scare. And I mean, there's a whole holiday dedicated to spooky season, Halloween, so hello. The second reason that the spooky niche is booming right now is the high engagement within it. Viewers love to share scary content with their friends or with their family, meaning there are more chances for your content to be viewed and the potential for your videos to go viral. The third reason that this content is booming is because they're relatively easy to create, and I'm going to show you a really simple way to create engaging YouTube Shorts, so don't even worry, I've got you covered there. But you don't need to have expensive equipment, and you don't even have to show your face. You can create YouTube Shorts in literally just a few seconds with a few clicks of a button. Okay, so I'm saying that it's really easy to create these YouTube Shorts, but how do we do it? Easier said than done, right, Kayla? Well, I want to tell you guys to never overcomplicate things. You can create shorts from the comfort of your own home. You could create them laying in bed or sitting on your couch or just on your phone. All you need is the internet, AI, and a little bit of imagination. But if we're being honest, if we're using AI, do we really even need imagination? Which I don't even know if that's a good thing. So don't come at me there. Let me let you in on a little bit of a secret. People love suspense. So your content doesn't even need to be full on horror, it can be just this eerie content with a twist that keeps people on the edge of their seats. So it doesn't need to be a huge quality production, scary movie, scary short film. You can make this in just a few clicks. So I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to give you guys a demo of how exactly I would create a scary YouTube Shorts. So let's walk through this process together. The first step here is I'm going to pull up a AI software that is known as VidAI. And I've been having a lot of fun with VidAI recently. As you can see, I have all of these projects. There are more projects if you just keep loading, and it kind of goes on. And some of these might be concerning. As you can see, we already can see Mickey Mouse over here, or we can see whatever that is. Yeah, so I've been playing around with this recently. I've been making these videos for my friends and my family just to get a good laugh. But we're going to put this AI to some good use and not mess around. I mean, we can still mess around a little bit, but we're going to hit create a new project. And this is where we need to select the type of content that we are going to be making. So here we have two choices right now, and as you can see, there are going to be more choices that you can play around with coming soon. But for right now, we have a faceless shorts, and on the other hand, we have a fake text scenario. So you can see here, you can do little text stories, which could be fun for a scary story. And honestly, I haven't done the text one yet, so I'm gonna do that in this video just to see how it works. But we're gonna start out with a faceless short. And then we can choose the title of our project, which I just keep it as the generic title, whatever. And then we can either do a popular topic, a prompt, or a script. So we could be like, hey, create me a scary story about this. Or the script, we could enter in a whole script that we want it to go over. Or we could do a topic. And lucky for us, there are motivational stories, animal facts, fun facts, scary stories, life hacks, and philosophy. So I'm going to hit just scary stories. What is this? Custom cute. Ooh, we can add keywords that we want in the video. Actually, this is fun. This is new. There's some new features on here since I've been on here. I'm gonna do aliens. I'm just gonna do aliens and we'll see what it does. I'm happy I'm filming this video during the day because one video I started talking about the scary niche and I got a little spooked out, so I had to stop talking about it, but now it's daytime, nothing's scary. Okay, now we can choose the duration of our video, so we can have it in the 30 seconds to 60 seconds or 60 to 90 seconds, but since it's a short, we wanna keep it under 60 seconds. And then we can choose from this voice library, and there's so many different voices already. But we're gonna do just the default voice, which is Matt, and then we can choose what AI generated images we want. Do we want it natural, anime, cinematic, comic art, etc. I'm just gonna do the natural one because, hey, if it's spooky, we wanna keep it as realistic as possible, even though it is AI. You could also do a gameplay video if this is like a little story time, which is kind of fun. I do love these. Subway Surfers, that's so funny. But I'm gonna do the generated images just so you can see the potential that this AI software has. What is this? Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this yet. So you could also do one of these where it's like the soap carving or the hydraulic press. That's fun. Okay. I haven't been on this in a second. Okay. And then we hit generate content and the project is being created. And then as you can see, it kind of gives you a little bit of a preview of what images it uses, and then you can like switch the images. If I was like, hey, I don't like this image, you can go over here in the script and regenerate the image or upload your own image even, which is kind of fun. But I'm just gonna keep it as it is to see what the AI comes up with. And then here we can also add music, which I'm just gonna keep it no music because I'm filming this for a video. And then for captions are very important. We can choose a color. I'm gonna do green and white. Wait, no, that doesn't look good. I'm gonna do, wait, pink and green. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And then there's all these settings you can play around with, but I'm just gonna hit generate. So here we go. Project compatible rock, let's see. Also, this is just your reminder that this baby is indeed on my computer. I just like to keep you guys in check, keep you guys in the know. I was in class and I had this and my professor walked by and he was just like, y'all never seen a baby on a computer? Y'all never seen a naked baby on a computer? Okay, weird. And now it is done, just like that. All we had to do is do a few clicks and, okay, here we go.
Have you ever felt watched? One night, a group of friends camped deep in the woods. They shared ghost stories, laughter echoing through the stillness. Suddenly, a rustle interrupted their fun. A strange light appeared above the trees, pulsating rhythmically. Fear gripped them as they realized they were not alone. A figure emerged, its form shifting and unnatural. Panic set in, and they fled into the darkness. They could hear it chasing them, breathing heavily. In the moonlight, they found strange footprints, not human. They realized they had to stick together to survive. The light flashed again, and it was closer than ever. They vanished into the night, leaving only questions behind.
So as you can see, this is a good example of a scary story that just has that element of suspense and that element of, oh, I'm curious about what's gonna happen, so I'm going to keep watching. But as you can see, I created that really, really quickly, which you guys can do too. And now I'm gonna go and I'm going to create a new project with the text because I haven't done that yet. So this is new, I haven't done this. Forgive me, be patient with me. We're going to create our project. Okay, what is this? AI script, prompt. This is, I think this is how I do it, I don't know. So it's giving me a script and a prompt to make the script. This is a text chain between two friends who think they have found, what's something spooky? Aliens. Aliens is just gonna be my common theme. Who think they have found an alien in their attic. Do you guys remember aliens in the attic? Tone. Oh, so we can choose a tone. Do we want it to be natural, funny, serious, informative, persuasive? What would we say? This is serious, because they're scared. They're scared. Okay, and then I hit generate. And now it's generating. Is it done just like that? Wait, script, theme. Oh, what is this? Oh, we can do we want light color or dark color? I'm gonna do dark. You can choose a background. We can put Subway Surfers in the background. Okay, that's good. I like that. And then, oh, okay, so there's two voices between. Let's do it between Matt. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna keep it at those two voices. And then we're gonna hit render, I think. And now I think it's creating the video. While this is being created, I'm going to create one more shorts just to show you how easy it is. So we are going to do a faceless short and popular topic. Scary story, custom keywords. Do you guys remember in the haunting hour when there was something called a Clement and it lived inside of the kids' walls? That was scary. I don't know if AI is gonna know what that is because that is really niche. Let's say a doll. That can be scary. Ooh, ooh, scary. Okay, our video's done.
Did you hear that noise in the attic?
Yes, it sounded really strange.
I think we should check it out.
Are you serious? What if it's dangerous?
It could be an alien, just imagine.
An alien? That's a wild thought.
We need to investigate. Grab a flashlight.
Okay, but I'm not going alone.
Agreed. Let's stick together on this.
What if it actually is an alien?
Then we'll be the first to meet one.
Should we record this just in case?
Definitely. We need proof if it's real.
I hope it's friendly and not hostile.
We'll just have to find out.
I'm getting nervous. What if it attacks?
Stay calm. We'll handle whatever it is.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go slowly.
Right behind you. Let's uncover this mystery.
What if it speaks another language?
Then we'll need to learn fast.
This is either going to be amazing
or completely terrifying. Let's see what happens.
That's silly, I like this. You know what? Now that I know that this feature exists, I'm going to be making crazy stories. Just you wait. I'm going to make a I'm going to make a TikTok. I'm going to make a TikTok and I'm going to post these. Just you wait. If you keep seeing like really funny tech stories, it's probably going to be my Faceless account. This is so fun. I love this. But it has that element of what is going to happen, and it keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. But let's go see over here what it created about the spooky doll.
Secrets a doll might hold. This doll was once a cherished toy, but something changed. It's said to move when no one is watching.
No. This is the plot of The Boy. I don't like this. Do you guys remember the movie The Boy? And it's this little doll. And since we're on the topic of spooky stuff, this is relevant. The movie The Boy, it's like this doll. She goes to go babysit this doll. Even though the parents don't list it as you're babysitting a doll, they're like, hey, you're gonna come babysit our son. And then she gets there and it's a doll. That's already scary. Immediately no, but it's like this huge mansion. Immediately no if it's like a huge spooky mansion too, because like, then you're all alone and it's like you can't even check every room before you go to bed to really see if like people can be moving around. Anyways, the doll turns out, spoiler alert, this movie came out like years ago, so if you haven't watched it, that's on you. But, no, I'm kidding. Go watch it if you haven't. But then it turns out there's a man living in the walls that's been like moving the doll around. Because she noticed the doll was moving and it's like, hey, how is that possible? But then it turns out there's a man in the walls. Ew, I don't like it. I know I said that I couldn't be scared during the day, but I think it's possible because I'm getting spooked out right now. And it is a cloudy day too, so like, anyways, enough doll talk. But see how easy that was for me to create some YouTube shorts? Now it is your turn, and all you have to do is start with simple ideas. You could even ask ChatGPT to come up with different ideas for you, or you could just use the popular topic prompt that VidAI has for you for the scary niche. What's great about this niche, in my opinion, is the fact that it really has endless ideas. You don't have to stick to just one genre of scary content. For example, I made 2 videos about aliens. I wouldn't have to stick to just aliens. We could dive into how scary dolls are, or The Rake, or Slenderman. You can tap into whatever excites you the most and whatever provokes that sense of fear in you and keep making videos about that and hop around. You could go to dolls, you could go to the Loch Ness Monster. You could create a whole series about mysterious urban legends from different cities, or even make short fictional scary films that kind of build over time and videos that relate to one another to keep your viewers coming back. Think about it, each video could be its own kind of mini scary movie. 1 minute, one story, but endless ways to make it engaging. How about tapping into the growing world of paranormal activity? I'm one that I like to say I don't believe in ghosts, but I went and I stayed on the Queen Mary in California. It's a ship. If none of you know what it is, I'm so hyper fixated on the Queen Mary. I love it so much. I love that ship, but I've stayed at haunted hotels before and I'm like, hey, this is nothing, like I'm not really scared. Like you can kind of trick yourself into being scared if you're like, ooh, I'm like at a haunted hotel, every little noise is ooh, spooky. But the Queen Mary was hands down the scaredest I've ever been. And I know it might sound dramatic, but trust me, if you go on the Queen Mary and you feel the vibes there, you will just know something is off. And again, I don't even get scared at these paranormal sites. So I thought it was really interesting that I was super freaked out. And my dad and I actually ended up staying the night on the Queen Mary in a hotel room. I literally got no sleep because I was so scared the whole entire time. Originally, I had my own room, but then I went over and I slept on the floor where my dad was because I was like, I can't do it. I can't be alone in this spooky room with this spooky vanity. Oh, it was so spooky, you guys. But I highly recommend if you want a good scare. But you could even make videos about spooky places, such as a video on the Queen Mary, which I feel like I'm gonna do. Honestly, I wanna do this. I'm gonna make my Faceless channel after this because I wanna make some videos about the Queen Mary. I love the Queen Mary. Another endless idea is having creepy sightings. Maybe you found Bigfoot in the woods, or you found, again, the Loch Ness Monster. These topics are fascinating and shareable, which is what makes them great for YouTube Shorts, and they catch people's attentions right away. The beauty of the scary niche is that it's very flexible. You can talk about so many different things. And if you ever get stuck on what ideas to come up with, you can use the scary stories topics on VidAI, or you can hop on over to ChatGPT to get some new ideas, to put new keywords into your videos. There's really no limit on how you can create these scary stories. You can rely on audio more so, or you can rely on the storytelling. Now that we know how to create our content, I would say we're about over halfway to a growing YouTube channel. But let's understand YouTube a little bit further, which is why I came up with some practical tips to help you guys grow your YouTube channels. And the first tip is going to be consistency is key. Just like any platform, the more you post, the chances are the more views you're going to get and the more your channel is going to grow. Usually for a YouTube channel, I would suggest you're posting around 3 times a week, but for a YouTube Shorts channel, I would say aim to post once a day because these videos don't take very long for you to make at all. I mean, with AI on our side, we could easily be posting 3 videos a day. This keeps your content fresh and ensures your viewers always have something to come back to and look forward to more videos. My second tip is to hook viewers within the first 3 seconds of your videos. The beginning of your video is crucial, especially within a YouTube short, because it is the first impression and people are scrolling very quickly. If you don't hook your viewers immediately, chances are they are going to scroll past your video because it wasn't interesting in those first 3 seconds. Maybe it's a shocking image, or it's a cliffhanger, or a question that you're asking that reels people in. And within the scary niche, a lot of the time it's going to be very easy to reel people in with a spooky element. The next tip is to use some catchy titles and hashtags. Make sure you're keeping your titles short while also keeping them intriguing. Hashtags can also help YouTube understand what your video is about, so then they know who to promote your video to. If you put hashtag scary, then YouTube's algorithm is going to push this video to those who are interested in scary content, which is ideal for your channel. And I did want to give you an example of how I would come up with different video titles, just in case you're feeling stuck, because I showed you how to come up with videos. Let's talk about video titles. The first thing I would do is I would pull up TubeMagic right here, and I would go into the tools, and this is just an AI software to help you run a YouTube channel. But as you can see here under the upload and optimize section, we have video titles. And then you can either enter a URL of a video that you've already uploaded to YouTube privately, or you can put in your content. So I could say, this video is about a creepy doll that moves around. And then we hit generate. Haunted doll moves by itself, creepy footage. The mystery of the moving doll, paranormal activity. Watch this haunted doll come to life, terrifying, ... I like, all of these are really good. I would probably say, I would go with this one maybe, or this one. But it's really easy. Or we could say, this video is about an alien found in the woods. Alien discovery in the woods, shocking encounter, mysterious alien found in forest, full story, unbelievable alien sighting in the deep woods. I love this one because it's got a little tree and an alien. They look so cute. But you can just keep hitting generate if you're not getting the results you want, and then just keep hitting it until you get a title that you enjoy. But I just wanted to throw that in case you're ever feeling stuck on how to come up with a video title. The next tip I would have is to leverage popular trends. Stay in the know. Keep an eye out for trending topics and trending challenges. Let's say maybe aliens are really trending, or there's been allegedly an alien sighting in Colorado. I would start making some content about aliens. Or let's say Bigfoot's really popular and everybody's talking about Bigfoot. Make some videos about Bigfoot. You could always take a viral format and add your unique and spooky twist to it. Next, use text and captions to enhance your story. Text can add suspense and context, especially within a spooky niche. Captions also ensure that it's helping people follow along with the story. Maybe they're sitting in a public place and they're scrolling on YouTube Shorts and they don't have their volume on, so they're just reading the text. I find this very helpful when I'm on platforms such as TikTok. But lucky for us, VidAI puts the captions on our videos for us, so we don't even have to worry about it. Next, perfect your thumbnails. And although YouTube Shorts can be viewed as a scrolling type of platform, thumbnails can still help attract viewers if they're on our channel page, or when our videos appear in people's feeds for them to click on. Use high contrast images and bold text and visuals that immediately provoke that excitement in people, or even fear, depending on what your niche is. Also, make sure that you're engaging with your audience. If people have questions and comments that they're leaving on your videos, make sure to respond to them so they have this sense of community. You could even post polls on your community tab asking your viewers if they like videos about Bigfoot better or if they like videos about aliens better. Make sure that you're creating content that viewers can interact with. Maybe you're incorporating a question within your video, being like, hey, if you guys were in this situation, what would you do if you found an alien in the woods? Since most YouTube Shorts viewers are viewing content on mobile devices, make sure that your content looks good not only on a computer screen, but also on a mobile device. Make sure you're using this bold text that is easy to read and high quality images, but again, if we're using VidAI, we don't have to worry about that. You could also experiment a lot with video length. Do viewers like videos that are more around 15 seconds, or do they like videos that are closer to 1 minute? Just because YouTube Shorts can be up to 60 seconds long, it doesn't mean that you have to utilize that full minute of content. In fact, some of the most engaging shorts are only around 10 to 15 seconds long. So make sure you're testing out different lengths and seeing what resonates with your audience the best. Track your analytics, people. And how exactly can we do this? Well, YouTube Studios has analytics on our channels, and this is where we can view how long are people watching our videos. And this is where we can see things like watch time, retention rate, and audience demographics. And we can use these different metrics to refine our strategy in the future. If all of our videos about Bigfoot are failing, we probably shouldn't keep making videos about Bigfoot. Create more content of what your audience likes. YouTube Shorts thrive on creativity. Don't be afraid to experiment with new ideas, different fonts for your videos, and themes. Take risks when it comes to coming up with different ideas. Play around with video ideas and experiment with them. Are people scared of spiders, or are they more so scared of aliens? The scary niche is just overall perfect if you want to create something that people love to watch while also staying anonymous for yourself. So what are you guys waiting for? Start creating, stay consistent, and who knows, your channel might be the next big thing. If you clicked on this video, I have a sneaky suspicion you might be interested in growing a YouTube channel. And if you are, make sure to check out this video because there are a ton of tips and tricks, more so than I talked about in this video, on how you can grow your channel. Make sure to check it out and we will see you guys there. Bye.